what's going on, guys? The Electricans here, and today I'm gonna be going back to an old game from past times. I know everybody's probably heard of Red Dead Redemption. You know, it's not a secret. Red Dead 2 came out only a few years ago, and it's hard to believe that came out back in 2018. But yeah, I decided because I'm kind of bored. I want to go back to something old, something classic. I just wanted to do Red Dead 1 again. It's been a long time, so yeah. I know a lot of you probably won't enjoy this because, it's old, but I hope you do. Some people still haven't seen this game, surprisingly, but yeah. Let's get right into it. I think I might still be on my old save, guys. I played this plenty of times. Hopefully I'm not, so then we can just get right into it. But yeah, let's see. Nope, yeah, alright. We're gonna start a new game right now, guys. Because, why not? You guys ready for this? This series, I don't know. Leave a like if you want to see more. So, yeah, let's just get right into it, I guess. With Exodus and America. Got ourselves the old ferry here. It's going across the way. Trying to start a new life in America. People who have already been here. Vehicles. Sorry,
help!
Marston.
Hey, watch it, mister! Read all about it! Bill Williamson's gang terrorized extra.
Ah, my least favorite character, Edgar Ross. Get your hands off me. Red Dead Redemption.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this
you're
land,
the
and I know
savages.
he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
We took everything
Father,
from them.
do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently.
Without class,
John's
my ass.
family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Start our journey off right. Let's say hello to the old saloon. Oh, hello. Hey there. Oh, hello there. Oh, good crap. That guy's drunk. Oh, he's just disappeared.
Marston! Mr. Marston, over here!
Ah, an old geezer. Great.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Let's get going. Mountain lion nearby. Oh, I'd like to hear about that.
How do you do? All righty, Mr. Marston, let's get. Gee-up. Take it slow on the way out of town. No need to kick up a lot of dust.
Oh, I'm gonna kick up all the dust.
Whoa there.
Don't need it.
So it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for
Sorry. You guys asked me if you want to have subtitles on next video because I don't know. A lot of people do, but you know, I just wanted to do it as it is. But you guys comment down below if you want subtitles.
years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Don't you do find about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
They've been friends for a long time now. I need some good old revenge.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Bastard.
it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Well, man, we're gonna have some trouble. We're gonna have some big old trouble,
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Good old Fort Mercer.
Hey!
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Billy!
Bill! Bill, I've come for you!
Come for you, boy.
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John.
Nah, man, I can't go
Don't
away.
make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words.
Fancy.
Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Roast. Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Rest in peace. Oh no, he just got the wind knocked out of him. He'll be alright. Gonna save the old hero. I always did like the soundtrack for this game. It's nice. New friends, old problems.
Well, you're alive.
So it seems.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well,
Trying to get
you'll
myself
be
killed.
okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Same as now.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Yeah, I'll get shot another million times. It'll be all right. Hurt squad. Join Bonnie. You know how to do all this game. Thank you.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Yeah.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
The horse over here.
How am I gonna show you the ranch if you keep racing off ahead?
Well, you're kind of like all the way over there, and
There's
I'm
the
already here.
foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
Yeah, nice little sheriff's office.
Let's make a tour of the ranch so you can get your bearings.
Yeah!
All right, I'm down. I already know my bearing, but you know it's all good. Now let's begin. Nice little tour of the place you call home. What? The chicken. Like, give me a chicken.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
That's kind of fancy. I don't know what you're thinking, ma'am, but that's pretty fancy for a nice little ranch here back in 1911.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
I know I'm an outlaw, though.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Mike just got a little loud. That's okay. Yeah. So, that's pretty interesting to have your own train station.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
So that's natural, see? We're have a barn, not a general store and all that.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane. Yeah.
That is not how you park a horse, John Marston.
Hello there.
Wake up.
Well, are we going inside?
Yes, we're going inside. I'm taking my sweet old time. I'm moving slow.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Be down for this. It's funny. This is the only 1 or 2 times.
Mr. Marston.
Miss McFarlane.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Yes.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
It's a fine weapon. Kind of small for my taste, but we can work with it.
Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around.
Ready? My rifle
Let's go.
suddenly turned
Keep your eyes
golden
open
because of
and try not to get yourself shot again.
the DLC thing or whatever.
Come on.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Hopefully. Control the ranch here.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again.
God
Come on,
damn
let's
it.
get rid of them once and for all. That's it, kill those little varmints. Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Thank you, Mr. Marston.
Oh,
Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow.
Let's go.
Man, you're stuck on the fence. I can't jump over the fence, but it's gonna be fine.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
It's aged. Jumps on the fence.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Cities are pretty gay though.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock. Hurry, I bet they're going straight
Got
for the
'em.
chickens.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Let's go.
Come on, boys.
Sorry about that, old friend.
That's it. Damn coyotes. Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go.
Lost
I'll
like
take
2.
you back to your room.
Maybe 3, I don't know. That was
You
something.
know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarlane.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Why, thank you.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
That Bonnie is a right pretty girl. She wouldn't look at me, though.
Yep. I know all this.
There's a young lady here's about with a boy. Say what you like, Padron.
Save the game. Nice first start back into the boots. need this. Maybe I do. This old. I'll just do this one. Don't waste any time. Might have time for one more mission, guys, and then probably wrap up this video.
Come on!
What are you doing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Right now, might not be time.
Whoa!
I'm trying to keep these videos pretty short. I don't want them too long.
Yeah.
Nobody likes watching a long video, especially when it's an old game. But, you know, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this game again. If you haven't seen it, I might end it here. Yeah, I'll end it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of short. I mean, it's not short at all. It's spanning over, 26 minutes. But I hope you enjoyed this series, guys, because I'm going to keep it going as long as you want to keep watching. Because I know a lot of people still haven't seen this. And, I just enjoyed this game all together. I know it's old and all that, but, it's good. Yeah. See you guys in the next video.